Yo, what is up, everybody? Good day, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome back to the live stream. Glad to have you here, like always. Yo, I'm not Suak. How's it going? Hey, I'm Basic Tasto 74. Do you remember me? That username doesn't really ring a bell for me, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. But I'm glad you're back. Sorry, I think it's been a while. It's been a while, friend. But thanks for coming in. Good morning, Superman. Yo, what's up, Licorice Line? Yeah, that does kind of sound like Superman, right? It's like, whoosh, yo, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Roars at Beards, welcome back. Hey, thanks for stopping in today. Hope you're having a good day so far. I know you only wear the glasses to disguise yourself on stream so you can live a private life when you log off. Yes, you know exactly what I do and what is going on. Yo, Pop Logics. Hey, brother. Yo, my God, it's been so long. What's up, Pop Logics? Yeah, long time no see is right. Hey, thanks, Suak. Welcome back. Thank you. Appreciate it. How's your morning? Morning's been good so far. I've been mentally preparing for this stream that's about to happen because it's going to be intense. We're dealing with a lot of stuff here. That's gonna go down. Yo, Donald WM, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixlogic team. Thanks for being here. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna learn a lot. We'll see. Memory insanity. Yes, memory insanity is what is going down today, friends. Memory insanity. I'm in Zagreb, Croatia. Oh, very cool, Pop. Very cool. Well, I'm glad to have you back. I know it's been a little bit of time, and thanks for spending your time with me. Are you there on vacation? I just moved here with a woman I met in November of last year. Oh, congratulations. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. And in a few minutes, I have a phone interview. Oh, nice. Holy moly. Well, best of luck, Pop. I really hope it works out for you. Just be yourself. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. And, you know, show them all the cool JavaScript knowledge you know, and I'm sure they're going to be blown away. Yep, exactly. Just go in there and just be like, I'm awesome. That's it. It's yours. Be myself. Oh my God. I mean, you know what? Forget that part. Don't be yourself. Just kidding. No, but for real, good luck. Those interviews are exciting. They're exciting times. Hey, Bianca, what's up? Morning to you, friend. Thanks for stopping in. So yeah, we're talking about memory leaks today. We are talking about memory leaks today, and we kind of discovered this yesterday. Actually, trying to work on another bug, and I put it here within in the progress section. If you use command !task, you'll see that we're doing memory leak insanity, and then I'll point you to this link here. But essentially what was going on is we were working on this task in regards to backboard services, a bug that we got. And this is one of the most common bugs within Cycles right now. On every version it's happened. And a little bit of research into it showed that backboard services are actually known for heap corruption in your application. And they don't happen immediately, they happen over time as someone uses the application. And so pretty much I kind of wrote it down here, but pretty much we were able to start diagnosing the tool. We're diagnosing the app with this really cool memory tool that Xcode offers. And we found out that just on launch, without tapping anything on the phone, without using the app in any way, there were over 380 memory leaks that were happening within the app. So that's huge. It's really bad. And so we're pretty much starting on this journey right now to go in and get this done and really spend the next 13 days or however long during the rest of this dev cycle to get this fixed, because this is a pretty big issue. And I do think by fixing this, the app will be a lot more stable. It actually will probably be a lot of more, like, just better. Just be a better app in general. So that's what we're hoping for. So stick around for the ride. Let's see what happens. I'm hoping a rebuild and retest will fix that crazy weak IB Outlook thing yesterday. Yeah, that was a fluke, wasn't it? That was insane. So yeah, and on top of that, just like Rars is saying, we fixed one of the memory leaks. That was a really nice fix. And as soon as we committed it and tried to test it again, it was broken. So we're going to do a clean of the build. And then we're going to go ahead and just rebuild the app. And I'll show you exactly what we're talking about here. But dude, come to think of it, what time is that at your place now? Right now it is 5:05 a.m. I'm on Eastern time, EST. Man, I need to put like a clock or something. I should put one like down here, right? Just like Alec time. Superman wakes up at a stupid o'clock. Yeah, it is a pretty solid time, I'd say. Yeah, dude, you gotta rise early. That's where it's at. Yeah, it's a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'll add that for next stream. Yeah. Why VS Code? Yo, VS Code is top tier in my opinion. Because it's lightweight, you can customize it however you want with all the extensions that are available, and it works with essentially every single freaking language you can think of. So that is my opinion. Yo, me too, what's up? When building mobile, how do you typically communicate with the backend? Do you tend to use APIs or another communication protocol? Yeah, that's a good question, man. Let me talk about that in a second. So we launched the app. You can see we have this little cool sign down here. This is a debug memory graph. I just found out about this yesterday and blown away. So if you ever use Xcode, look down here because this is freaking awesome. There's so many great tools here. And you can see these are all these purple exclamation points are all of the memory leaks that are going on right now. And you can see of 365 just by opening the app. So there's a problemo there. Yo, Modest Tim, what is up, dude? Welcome in. VS Code is lit, dabs. Oh, dude, you messed up. You said light. It lights. It light? Welcome in, man. Thanks for coming by. Hope you're doing all right today. Yo, Rollins, what's up? Welcome. Thank you for coming in today. How you doing, man? Welcome back. It's litty lat. It's Latin lit. Yeah. But me too. Yeah, in regards to your question, communicating with the backend service, APIs is the way to go. You'll hear this term called REST APIs, R-E-S-T APIs. It's a great way to communicate with any sort of backend database you may have, or any sort of backend logic that you don't want to do on the client. And OAuth 2 is pretty much the standard of authentication through applications these days. So do a couple Google searches, you'll find out a lot about that, friend. Doing well, man. I'm doing well. Just, man, trying to figure out what's going on. In RARS, it looks like this still is having that same cycle. So basically what's happening here is this is showing us that we have basically a reference cycle, right? These are all strong reference to each other. So by strong, that means that they're all going to be part of the they're all going to add a point to this memory cycle thing. Kind of like the best way to describe it. Swift doesn't use a typical garbage collector. It uses something more similar to a pointing system where every strong reference is pointed in this. It's called arc, A-R-C. And so every time there's a point there, it actually will keep each memory block around, or each reference in that class around. So this is basically saying, hey, we have a view controller. This is strong reference to this dictionary down here, which is then being referenced also here to this value storage, and then being referenced back to that. So that's showing that we have a cyclical reference cycle, which is not good. It shouldn't be like that. So now we need to figure out where that was. And yesterday we saw that there was a weak reference missing here in this table view, but this actually ended up not working because I have no idea. I'm curious. I'm going to remove it. Let's go ahead and rebuild it, and then we'll take a look there. Doing great. Just doing some off-stream work before I start streaming. Awesome, man. Awesome. Oh, where are you from? I'm from the United States. I'm in the US right now. Alright, so let's hit this up again. Let's see. We should still have the same memory leak. If our assumptions from yesterday were correct. Yeah, and you'll see here that we still do have this cycle. And so now if we go back here, yesterday essentially what we did is we just came in here. We set this as a weak reference, meaning it doesn't have a strong reference to this controller. One thing about Swift is all IB outlets should have a weak reference, and an IB outlet is basically just a reference to the storyboard or the visual representation of your application. Yeah, I don't know. That was just, I guess we got lucky yesterday because, man, yeah, we must have just gotten lucky because it worked yesterday. Literally, as soon as we changed that, it worked no problem. It's curious. Let's try this real quick. I'm just kind of trying around because one thing I did read about this this memory graph visualizer was that there are actually a lot of false positives here. So I want to make sure that we're actually not running into those, because that would stink. But it doesn't look like we are. It looks like we keep hitting the same one pretty consistently. Yeah. Yeah, external objects table for view loading. Okay. Well, we'll go from there then, and we'll keep seeing what else we got there. I'm gonna actually not use that right now. Let's go from here. Oh, what time you got there? That's why I was asking where you were from, because EU time, but you don't sound like you're from EU. Yay, I could be from EU. You don't know that? No. You're right. I'm not. The time right here is 5 a.m. 5:15 a.m. Yeah, so I'm currently not in the EU. Yeah, it's still there, Rars. It's really sad, but what can you do? I guess not too much. Kind of keep going with it. I'm honestly not sure. Table for view loading. That's the main thing I want to try to find, is what does that mean? External objects, table for view loading. Let's see if we can do a quick googly search on this guy. Whoa. Let's go Swift. Definitely does not show. Does not show anything of substance. When do you go to bed at night? If you go to bed at all, that is. I go to bed around 10:30. usually, Monday through Friday. External objects table. What about that? External objects table Swift. This is interesting that this is the first thing that comes up. Exactly, Rars, exactly. It's not enough sleep, Licorice. I do need more sleep most of the time. Usually my day works as every day I'll wake up around 4:15, 4:30, depending on what I need to do. And then I'll stream until about 8 a.m. or 7:45. And then I'll start work. And every other day I'll go to the gym during my lunch at work. And then the other days I actually take a nap during the day because I'm exhausted. It's so tiring. Yeah, so I understand. We know that this is a retained cycle, right? The problem is what is this? What is being retained here? It's some sort of dictionary, and this dictionary, you know what I wonder? I wonder if it's actually the table cells. I don't know. I would feel like those table cells have a weak reference because they're being reused, right? But maybe not. Do I have a UI view cell? Or UI table view cell would be the one probably. Yeah, here we go. I guess we're getting old, mate. Maybe. I used to sleep 4 to 6 hours. Now I need 7 not to feel like crap throughout the day. I'll get around 6 hours, right? 7 hours. And it's okay. The thing is that it's a lot, you know? It's a lot of the same, missing like an hour of sleep or that 8 hours. And I think my quality of sleep has been going down a little bit as well. I think it's been going down. It used to be better. I know you're in Florida, but doesn't wake you up in darkness affect you? Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. I need the light. And so in my room, how my stream set up, my blinds are fully closed because I have some lights in front of me as well. And it's because if I keep the blinds open when the sun comes up, it just jacks all the green screen stuff up. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It used to really affect me, but now it's very normal because I've done it so often. My daily work, I work as a app consultant at Microsoft. Yeah, Licorice, that's true. So a night is called midnight for a reason. That is true. I sleep like 14 hours. My guy. Do you really? Do you really sleep like 14 hours? I don't believe you, Tim. I don't believe you, buddy. Okay, so here's our cells. I find it hard to believe that this is causing issues for us. But it might be. Let's look this up. Table view cells. Weak reference? Maybe so. I normally stay awake as long as I can, then sleep as long as I can. Interesting. Okay. I mean, that's a good way to look at it. And I guess if your life allows you to do that, that'd be dope. Yeah, Biako, I know. The irony of the stream right here. Oh shit, you're awake for a long time, dude. What's up, Case? Welcome in. Luxio TV, what's up? Let me know if you have any questions about the task. Because so the storyboard here, we do reference our cells. Oh, so let me go into the table cell view controller. We do reference those here. But we have all weak references here now. Damn it, dude. So close there. Yeah, those are all referenced properly. Do have that there as well. Custom UI table view cells, UI text strong or weak reference. Yep. Yeah, but these are, okay, this is not what I want because these are already all weak references, like I said. Yeah, I was going to say, Tim, aren't you also in the US right now? Like, what's going on, dude? Because it's either you're on my time or you're behind my time. Well, I guess, what are you having for dinner, man? That makes sense, Biako. That makes sense. Kids rule the house at that moment in time. All right, Licorice. Thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate it. Have a good one and good luck with work today. Oh, man. I wish Xcode would give me a better explanation on what this is. Why Xcode? Why can you not give me a better explanation? Yo, Rolled Pick, what's up? Welcome in, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Sleep is greater than everyone else. Valid reason. Just ramen, sadly, no delivers at 5 a.m. Oh my god. Ramen. Homemade ramen though, right? You can probably cook up some mad ramen right now. No wonder you're... I was gonna say, like, why... Tim is on my stream right now. Like, what's going on? It's going good, dude. How are you doing? Hope everything's going well. Cat Shelty, what's up? Welcome in. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here. Oh yeah, I can see that being a problem. Okay, so the only other thing I can think of is source current cycle table view controller. It gives me a memory address. Because I don't have 960 lines of code. Oh. Yo, Evgen, what's up? Welcome in, dude. It is. I know. It really is. I've been trying to figure out better ways for timing, man. I got some stuff going on right now, but once that stuff is over, I'm gonna look more into changing some times around a bit. Didn't it say 16 bytes yesterday? You know, I'll be honest, Roar, I don't really remember. You're talking about right here? It might have. But this is the name. Or I don't even know. Okay, so this is called what? Let's look more into what this is. Debug memory graph. Debug memory graph. Reference. Details source. Let's see if we can see a little bit more here about that. You might have partially fixed something. Man. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to look at that one again because we've already looked at that. Sure, these people create a reference cycle. Yep. They find the leak. Okay, you could just go in and display your memory graph. It would show you the leak. Before you do that, go to the schema editor and make sure to enable malloc stack for live allocations only and malloc scribble. So malloc stack will give you a stack trace for your memory leak. That's a very useful feature, helping and memory scribble will help EXO give you more accurate results by filling free memory with predefined value. Okay, yeah, that sounds exactly what I need because I'm confused. Malloc scribble sounds about right. Okay, now we can debug a memory graph by pressing the button in the debug area, build and run the app, push the second view controller a few times to reproduce the leak, and then press the button. Okay. Yeah, so that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and clean this here. We're going to rebuild. We don't need to push anything because we just know that it's just sitting at our, literally sitting at our main screen. We're going to have to also look at the onboarding flow to see how those stacks are getting pushed and see if we're getting any leaks there. Okay, still building. All right, so we come here. Hit this here. So we're going into our graph again. We still have that. Okay, so they're saying select the first instance of my view controller of a graph and it'll change to the leaks view. Yep. You can see immediately from the graph that my controller and second view controller are referencing each other. No, I don't see that. But yeah, we have this here. You can, if you click on that, you will actually see the names of the properties in each of the two controllers that are referencing each other. Huh. So we don't have something like that here, unfortunately. Oh yeah, here's 16 bytes. Yeah, that's very random. I'm like, what? Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right there. Yeah, I just don't know what this is. If I could figure out what this was, we'd be able to figure out why it's referencing itself again. I'm just not entirely sure how to find that. I am, Evgen, yeah. We have a lot of memory leaks. We have a lot. But I don't know the best way to go about doing it. To like understand exactly where these references are happening, right? So I understand what this graph is telling me, but I'm looking for whatever this object is. External objects for view loading. And I don't know what it is. It's very difficult to understand. This looks like it's the view controller itself. So it makes me want to go to this storyboard real quick, because I think I saw something yesterday that I didn't notice before. If I go here, this bar button, the action asset is not defined on the current. Oh, well, that doesn't really. That's not anything important in regards to memory leaks, I would say. Add cycle action. The action is not defined in the current table. Really? Yo, JD Gaming, what's up? Do you have any experience with ASP.NET? I do have a little bit. What actions are causing the memory leak? Opening the app. Literally hitting this screen. It's as soon as the app opens to this view, we get memory leaks. Ever use web forms? I have not actually, JD. Hey, you're not supposed to laugh, all right? This is serious. Oh, I laughed a bit. You laugh too much on this stream, Rose. I don't appreciate that, all right? What the heck is this, man? This is so weird. Malik stack logging light zone. It's very interesting. It just uses more and more memory while I was sitting in that screen. No, it's so this is more of yeah, that's a good point. No, this is more showing that that we're actually having a retain cycle, right? So here's our table view controller. This line is showing that our table view controller has a strong reference to this CF dictionary. This CF dictionary has a strong reference to the CF dictionary value storage, whatever that is. And then this has a strong reference back to that view controller. So essentially they're both, you know, they're both referenced to each other somewhere. So they have a retain cycle. That's what the problem is here. To be fair, I don't know what's going on half the time. That's valid. It's valid. Yo, Coast, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team officially. Glad to have you here, friend. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah. And then this goes away by fixing this. Well, we found out yesterday, but it's back again for some weird reason. Maybe we can look up, like, this is a pretty good article, so I'm going to keep that there. CF dictionary, referencing. Value storage? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, do a Swift there. Because so here's the thing. We can look up what a CF dictionary is, and I think that probably would make sense, right? Happy to join. Rosette Beards. That's half the time better than me. Well, I appreciate you coming in. And I'm excited for you to learn more about some iOS development or programming, if you do any of that, let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to ask whenever. Okay, so CF Dictionary creates static dictionaries where you set the key value pairs when you first create a dictionary and then cannot modify them afterwards. Yeah, but this isn't mutable. This is just a CF dictionary. Okay. So where's the memory leak? So I think here, in this instance, this isn't technically a memory leak. This is just holding on to, well, technically it is, because if I push this controller, this will never, since the references they're strong, right? This retain cycle is there, so they never release each other when they should be. So whatever this thing is will not release, or like the view controller will not release whatever this thing is, or vice versa. So that's technically what the leak is. Maybe if we do CF dictionary table view controller. The mem leak is the whole thing. This app is just one big memory leak. That's all it is. That's all it is. Was this article written? 2011. Jesus. Sounds like my code. Kappa. No one uses CF dictionary. This is what I'm confused about. This is like some low-level OS stuff. It's creating this on the fly. Because I've tried to look for different I've tried to look for dictionaries in here that are being referenced, but there are none. Not that I can see, at least. Are you sure you're not looking for a problem that isn't there? I don't know. Maybe. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Maybe not. Okay, let's do this. Let's try. Yo, Isaac, what's up? At school now? Nice, man. Have a good day at school. What we can try doing is rebuilding this. We'll add a couple cycles to our view here, and let's see what happens from there. I don't know why Xcode would play me so hard like that. That'd be so savage, dude. No, we'll delete one of these. Okay, so let's see what happens now. Got nothing to do now? Oh man, it sounds boring. Good luck finding the mem leak. I'm going to start working on my project. Deadlines are coming. Oh no. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. Good luck on your project. Oh, gotcha. Well, thanks for coming by, man. Thanks for watching the stream at school. I mean, these technically are all showing leaked references, right? Or are they? Are they even showing anything there? These could be the false positives, right? Could it be one thing causing it all? Yeah, Tim, I do think that's really what it might be. A lot of it could be that. But so, if we take a look at some of these, this is an alignment constraints, right? So this is due to constraints in the view controller, which would be really weird. So I've never seen that, but we could have issues with that. It looks like these look like all to be constrained issues. Yeah, something like that. And so if we go back over to the to our viewer here, right, this kind of gives us the different areas that we're finding these leaks. So this UI navigation bar item stack has some items. Cow. The cow. There's a cow here. Has anyone tried CoffeeScript? I've never tried CoffeeScript before. I've heard good things about it though. What the heck is a cow? I thought this one would make the most sense to start with, considering it's on one of our view controllers, but yeah, I don't know, maybe Evden's right. Maybe this is just something that's not actually here. Oh, here we go. This shows us something. This has that number that the other article was talking about. It's interesting. I guess maybe we can start here. Yeah, the problem is that these are literally, it's all gibberish, right? It makes zero sense about what these things actually are. It's literally just gibberish. Oh, man. But apparently this is a strong this is a retain cycle, the CA layer. All right, I guess let's just start up here, see if we can figure out what this may be. So this is bar item stack, NS mutable array. Okay, so we have I know what those are. If we're on this view, right, we have our bar items here. Yeah, this is a UI bar button item. What's up, FedgeCarn? Welcome in. Let me know if you have any questions about the task. Let's actually, hold on. Let's keep reading through this real quick because I'm curious what else they have to say. Oh, okay, so that didn't show up. Or I didn't notice, excuse me, I didn't notice that. That was over in the malloc blocks. Yeah, no, that is not enabled. Yeah, so that should be enabled there. Curious now. Oh, this? No. Print the description. Focus on the instance. No. What the heck? Oh, gotcha. So this is focus. That prints the description. If we go right there, it goes there. Okay. This is kind of just learning about this tool as well. You know? Yeah, thanks, Royce. Yeah, pretty much. I love talking about it. The whole point is to, you know, get people interested in developing their own projects in Swift or in whatever language you want. Get motivated to do it. What app are you building? Yeah, so we're working on this app called Cycles. It's a daily habit creator. It's actually currently out in the App Store. And what we're doing is we're refactoring it every 30 days. And basically this app helps you build or break habits throughout the day with notifications that it automatically sends you. You can do ! cycles if you're interested in checking it out. We also have a beta that you can download for free too if you have an iPhone. What was that memory matrix? My brother caught me off guard with a video call. Oh, snap. Well, happy early birthday to you, Roars. No worries. Yeah, let me show it to you. So this is pretty much what we're talking about here. This thing. You're talking about this thing? So these references, the CF dictionary, focus, no. Print the description. Oh, holy moly, this gives me more things. Okay, so by doing this, it actually prints something out for me. This CF dictionary, upstream placeholder, something here, UI storyboard presenting segue template. What is this? What is this thing? Oh my gosh, we're so close. What if I print this one out? No description. Well, shit. That would make sense. Cycles current cycle table view controller, and then UI storyboard presentation segue template. What the heck is that? Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I can show that to you. Runtime headers. So this is frameworks, UI kit framework, UI storyboard presentation segue template is this thing here. Modal presentation style. So this CF dictionary literally is just holding this. Yeah, so that stuff is here. You're talking about this matrix. Yeah, this is apparently the malloc blocks. Yeah, no descriptions available for this. This one apparently is available. CA layer stuff. Oh, that's good to hear. I also have no idea about Swift. I don't think I'll be learning it myself anytime soon, but this is super chill, so nice to have on the second screen. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, feel free to ask, you know, anything, or you just want to hang out. All good here. All looking for good vibes and good times. Yeah, it is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. It's wild. My malloc blocks contains 49,229 entries. Wow, that's a lot. But I also haven't done anything in the app yet, right? Like I haven't navigated through pretty much anything right now. I don't know, maybe these are, maybe they're false positives? I have no idea. This seems like this could be an issue, but the reason why I got to this point originally was because of the backboard services. This is what backboard services was saying can happen over time. So that's why we even got to this point, you know? That's why I'm so confused. Only a few of mine shows the alert icon though. Yeah. Yeah, there must be something else here. I wonder if we can just start working through a lot of this stuff. It looks like potentially maybe navigation controller could have some issues. I'm curious to see. Let's delete this. And let's go through the flow and see what happened. Actually, I want to look at this right here. See if we run into anything. Because we just refactored all these. So I'm curious if... So I wonder if really what's going on... a lot of this is happening from the app delegate. Like, why is this still here? Current cycle tilt view controller. So this could be just... Yeah, this hasn't even been instantiated. Because it didn't go down that flow. Yeah, it could be, Evgen. It could be. Definitely could be. This is not right, though. I think we might be getting false positives here. Or it's just the app delegate that's getting jacked up. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Ooh-hoo-hoo. The storyboard is instantiated at launch. That is true. Okay, well, good thing is after going through the flow, we don't have any issues, apparently. Apparently, we're still good. I wonder if this can give us a little bit more memory or more information. Using about 15 more megabytes. Yeah. So I think there is something for sure going on. Like there's memory problems, for sure. Yeah, and if we look at this, well, it did go up and it did come back down sort of, but you see these spikes are still here. Yeah, let's take a look at that again. Yeah, see how it... Yeah, this is very subtle. It's actually not that bad. I thought it was worse for some reason. Okay, so I think I'm not really, I'm not really quite sure about exactly where I should be going with this stuff. So I'm just gonna kind of, I don't know, I guess just get into something. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it does. It looks like there, it's definitely doing its job. Everything looks okay. Nothing seems like super out of the ordinary except this stuff here. One thing I'm thinking is that I think what we can try to do is maybe let's try to refactor our app delegate and that first view controller to understand what's going on here. Like, so we have a window, we have this memory manager, and we have this migration manager. I don't think these need to be, like, these are okay to be referenced strongly to like class app delegate, right? That's okay. Unless I'm using app delegate in my memory manager. Oh, you know what? Wait a second. Yo, Perma, what's up, dude? Good morning, good morning. No, I'm not. Okay, I thought maybe I was referencing the app delegate in my current controller here. Yeah, that's good, Roars. You found pretty app flow diagram porn. Valid. All right, Isaac, sounds good, man. I just don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe. Fake news. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you can export your memory graph. That's pretty cool. Huh. You see that the usage went up, but if we trigger a memory warning in our simulator, the memory is reclaimed by the system. How do you trigger a memory warning? Yeah, all these fangled tools. Pixel says, let's build a new app. Oh my gosh. Export now so you can take a look at it later? Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. That last section looked interesting as well. Okay, yeah, here we go. In our example, we've used UI image view. In our second view control, we load an image that was in our assets. So these dictionaries actually contain our image. Now you're wondering why a dictionary and not a image. If you pay attention to when you load the second view controller multiple times, the memory footprint won't increase that much more. The memory is not increasing because the image is cached by the system and it's being saved in a dictionary. So when you first load the second view controller, the image will be loaded in the memory, and every subsequent push of the same view controller to the navigation stack will load the same image from cache and will only add a few kilobytes of memory to the overall memory footprint. Okay, so when you load multiple, okay, hold on. So when in our example, we've used a UI image view in the second view controller, we loaded an image that was in our assets. So these dictionaries actually contain our image. Okay, so maybe we should look for something like that in that view controller. So that's why the memory was released when you simulated the memory warning. iOS was simply emptying the cache. The memory was released. So how do I do that? How do I simulate the memory warning? Oh, and debug simulate memory warning. Okay, that's easy. Yeah, dope, awesome. Yo, that time is actually off. That was my time is 1 hour ahead of that right now. Interesting. So should I simulate it? Should we try that? No, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Alright, hold on. Let's rebuild this. Yeah, stacking. Yeah, I gotta change that. Didn't realize that I still had that. What's up, man? Welcome in, by the way. We go here. Oh, we gotta press play. Add that in. Press add. It does something there. Go back here. Press add. Maybe tap this. Press edit. Cancel. Yeah, it looks like it's slowly creeping up. So over time this would, oh hello, over time this would do something. Oh, you know what? Sorry, this is so random, but I think I hope I didn't. No, okay. Yeah, I had this, but yesterday we were playing around with that. No. Okay, we're good, we're good. My bad. Look at memory and simulate warning. Okay. Oh, down here. Weak variable at blah holds blah instead of blah. Well, I feel like this is probably pretty useful. Yeah, blah is it's a pain in the ass, huh? Without debugging? But how do you get the memory usage without debugging? Yeah, I was thinking too. Let's add a couple of these in here. Okay. Pick an object weak reference. Looks like you have no problems. Yeah, looks like it. Except whatever this is. Which I'm curious if it's this. I want to try that. Because this is, this seemed to be here before. This was like this without having a weak reference before. I guess let's do a couple things here, right? Oh yeah, ooh wee. There's literally only like 3 screens in this app. Oh, wrong one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, I can't see. And this seems pretty, I would say pretty-ish stable. I guess the question is this supposed to hop back down, right? Like, I don't know how this memory output is supposed to look at that point. Like if we reference this graph here, it would pop up, and then when it was, so build and push, and then if we trigger memory warning in our simulator, the memory is reclaimed by the system, which then shows that it drops back down. So that's not happening, right? Like we go in here. Let me start this fresh though, so we know where we're at. Because if we trigger that memory warning, like it's saying, it's not being reclaimed. So we're sitting at 64, right? I go here, I'll push one view controller. It spikes up. We're at 77 now. So I close that. And now I reclaim, or I'll do the memory warning. But nothing, it doesn't pop back down. But is that because the view is being shown? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Huh. It should allocate the ad controller, right? Yeah. It doesn't. It just sits there. So there is something going there. There is something definitely going on. Yeah, because even when I do this, yeah, this just slowly will go up and up. Yeah. And then I'm triggering a memory warning. Nothing. Nothing at all. So I do think there's something going on. Try breaking the deallocate function of add controller. Okay. Yeah, we can try that. I don't know if I actually have that in here, so I'm gonna have to. I don't have that delegate set up in here, I don't believe. That's in the isn't it literally just like d'init or deallocate? Is that right? I can't remember. The interview went well? Yo, awesome, Pop. What'd they say? d'init. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Wait, what? Override func. Is it not? Or is it just d'init? What was I looking for? Yo, you marks. It's going, man. It's going. We're trying to find out a lot about memory allocation and finding some leaks in the app. I think we found a couple. So we'll see. But it's going well though. I think we're learning a lot. I'm learning a lot for sure. But yeah, how are you doing, man? Welcome in. Need to get up to pace with React and Redux. It's not a huge undertaking, but it definitely won't, depending on how often you work on it. Should probably be working on a good amount of it. It's just in D-init. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So what are you thinking about looking in here, Evgen? Oh, deinitialization. Been doing some game dev, working on my first ever translation engine. Oh, that's dope, man. How's that been going? Like, you're talking about like language translations, I'm assuming. Thanks, Isaac. Have a good day at school, man. Appreciate it. Oh, see if it's actually getting called. Okay. We in. I'm down for that. Let's take a look. Yeah, that'd be interesting if it's not. So this was add cycle view controller. Go in here, we do that stuff. Cancel. It is. Deinit is getting called. Definitely is getting called. Pretty much pass through a level ID, then returns an array of strings depending on the set language, English, Italian. Awesome, dude. That's sick. That's sick. That's a lot of fun. I like that. How many languages do you currently have? Next task. Dude, but this issue is going to keep coming back every single time. Like, there is something wrong here. Right? Like, there is something wrong here. There has to be. I don't know. It would be crazy. Because this is obvious that if it's not but like, given the fact that all these other like, this is not the only graph I've seen, you know? There are other graphs that I've seen that when this view controller is deallocated, it should jump back down in memory. So why is it still sitting there? I don't get it. I don't understand. I think might need to talk to someone who knows more about this than I do and get some more knowledge. I was very interested to hear more about this. Okay, let's do this. Let's time block this for another 10 minutes. And then if we still have nothing, we'll move on to something else. And I'm going to reach out to some people. Maybe we can see. Maybe we can see if we can get a little bit more information. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm curious. I want to kind of look into this. Because if we looked at this a little more, right? This dictionary, again, what it's holding is something here and then this segue template thing as a description. So I want to look to see what else I might have on my... Oh! I wonder if it's Lodi. Maybe it's Lodi? That's the only other asset we have here. Let's try that out. I figured so far my games, all my Steam games have been targeted for English audience only, so I can target other languages potential for more sales. Yeah, dude, that's so right. I have the same thought in app development. The more languages you support, the more likely people are, wanting to check it out. It's in their native tongue. All right, so at at halfway through the current hour of your time. That's when we'll stop. But let's take a look at this a little bit longer. See if we can find something here. So what I was referencing was this Lodi reference. So this here technically, but it's not an asset in the sense that it's coming from like an assets catalog. It's a JSON file. I wonder if that would be an issue. Because this load animation view ends up being a UI view. It's a custom UI view. But if I never instantiate it, are we still going to run into issues here? I don't know. We're going to find out. This is a multiple language app store is the reviewers don't check the keywords for anything other than English. Oh, I didn't know that. It's actually pretty cool. Does the debugger thing you're using actually display what functions are taking up a lot of processing power of RAM? I think we can get it to that point, but I don't know if it actually is. So like here, this, yeah, this will, you could profile it where you could actually get it down to the call stack to show every single method that is running at that time. So I guess, yeah, to answer your question, you can. Yeah. But we're really looking for some memory stuff here. Okay, I'm going to trigger the warning now. Whoa, what in the heck? Yeah, there's definitely something wrong. What? How did that even happen? So I triggered the warning again. Interesting. Yeah, because a Unity's profiler does that, and it's super handy to find out functions are slowing the game down. Oh, gotcha. That's actually, yeah, it's really cool. It's something very similar. Dude, there's something going on here. Yo, Sam, what's up? It's gonna explode, run. See ya. Weak variable here. I want to put that back to weak. Wonder if I have some retained cycles in here somewhere. Technically these animations, right? Technically these are closures. They are. Technically those are closures. So we could probably update these view cells to include a weak self-reference there. yeah, right, Saki? I wish it was a little more I wish it was a little more verbose. I don't know why it isn't. I mean, it's probably hard to get that, granted, right? It's probably difficult, but I don't know. I wish I could get a little bit more information about what's actually happening. What are closures? So closures are, if you know JavaScript, right? It sounds like you do. JavaScript is, or closures are kind of like callbacks in a sense. So what they do is they basically run a piece of functionality at a given time, but they're enclosed to themselves, right? So meaning that once they run, everything should be deallocated at that process at that time. And so you'll see this here, you'll see this completion block is like a callback in JavaScript. So this is going to run in async. So after this is finished, this is going to be called, and then it's going to do some stuff there. So when I'm talking about, we have this reference of self in our closures, this self reference is going to be strong from this controller, which means inside this closure, once it's done being completed, all of the memory allocated inside of it is going to be released. But if this is a strong reference, that won't be released. That will stay there because it's strongly referenced now to our view controller or whatever controller we're in. Hope that makes sense, Pop. Yo, Hacksify, what's up? What does a hackalong have to be in so long? Dude, hackalong has to be in a long time, yeah. I want to make it good, dude. I want to set it up. I have some big plans for it. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I would love to I have some big plans that can make it better than the first one we had. I have a hackathon this weekend at Hertz. Yeah, dude. That's going to be exciting, man. Do you have an idea of what you're going to build? Oh, so Hackalong was a hackathon that I put on last year. And so the cool thing about it was it's a hackathon built by programming streamers on Twitch for anyone to join. So it's an online event. And basically, we encourage everyone to stream while they're doing their hackathon projects. So I stream for 24 hours. A lot of the streamers that help put on the event will stream for 24 hours. And we go in, we'll work on our own projects, check out other people's projects, stuff like that. So we are having it again this year in August, just getting it streamed. Yeah, thanks, Hacksify. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad you had a good time. You guys had a good project. Yo, Pokefloat, what's up? Welcome in. Thank you for that follow. Glad to have you here, friend. Yeah, Umorx, I think you would. I think it would be a great thing for you. For everyone, really. It's a lot of fun. But last time we had... have I not showed you guys this? So this was the site you can go on now. So it was last August 11th and 12th. You can actually go to hackalong.devpost.com. And we had... How many people do we have here? Yeah, we had 180 people registered, which was awesome. And we had a bunch of submissions. So here they are. You can see all the winners that we had here. DeskShare was the one Haxified was a part of. Yep. We have Taxpert and Get Battle. And the way that it worked is people came in and everyone voted on these projects. It was I think we did like 24-hour voting. I don't remember how long. I think it was around 24 hours. And so the people with the most likes on their project at that time, they won. And so we had a bunch of prizes and all that stuff. So it was a lot of fun. You can code anything you want. You can code anything you want. But we had two main themes, which was build anything. Well, we had three. We had to build anything, which is literally anything. And then we had creating a tool to bring a community closer together. And then create a tool that can help show off your work to others. So that was kind of the consensus around it. I'm way too old for Hackathon to start falling asleep at 9 p.m. nowadays. Hey, it's never too late to start stacking. Never too late to start back into it. But yeah, that's what Hackalong is. Yeah, dude, I'm so sorry about the keyboard. I love that keyboard. I have it over here with me right now. It's such a nice keyboard. I wish we were able to figure out a better way. My plan is for this one is to hopefully get some sponsors. I'm just gonna reach out to everyone, Corsair, like Razer, like all these people, right? Like it could be obviously a huge miss, but by the way, I am just I'm gonna uncommit this stuff real quick so I can make those other changes. But hopefully if we can get someone like them, they would be able to ship worldwide. It would make it a lot easier to send stuff out other than through Amazon. Yeah, cool, Yemorks, that's awesome. I'll be posting more about it. I haven't started much on it yet, just some of the ideas that I've had behind it, but I need to start actually planning it probably within the next month or so. Yeah. But it should be good. It should be a lot of fun. We had a great time last time. Hackathons are a lot of work. Even online hackathons take a long time. Okay, so here we want to look at our closures as we were talking about. See if we can figure out if we can maybe remove some of these strong self-references. Nope, that's not one. This would be one. I have one next month. I can't imagine how much organization goes into them. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm really big into hackathons. I've coordinated actually 2 hackathons at work, and this one online, and then I've just been to a lot of hackathons, and I help out when I can. They're a lot of fun. But yeah, it's a lot of work coordinating everyone together in one space. Okay, so I added this weak self here. That should be good. But if I did it here? Weck. Weak self in. Would this be okay though? Would I need this here? Let's see. I would. Okay. I would. So we added a weak self-reference here, and then a weak self-reference here. Should be good to go. What does weak self do? Yeah, so weak is a keyword that says this is not a strong reference, meaning that the way that the Swift garbage collector works is it goes in and it looks for references that are not incrementing this counter, right? It has an internal counter, and every reference that is strong, it increments that counter. So for example, all of these are weak references. So when the garbage collector comes by and it sees this weak keyword, it doesn't increment the counter, which means it can deallocate these pieces of memory whenever it needs to. If we didn't do this, right, if we just had self, that's giving it a strong reference within this closure. And that's why I was talking about closures before. Closures are the pieces of logic that are contained to themselves, and once they're done, they're thrown away. They're not needed anymore. So if we have this closure here that is being used, and we are referencing this self here, this self will then, the garbage collector will come in and be like, okay, I'm ready to throw out this closure because we're done with it. But oh wait, I have this self reference here, and since self is strong in this instance, I'm not going to deallocate it because we need it for something. And that's how you can get into a lot of memory issues by not doing that. And so I'm still learning like the best practices for doing this, but I think I have a pretty solid understanding of what that's actually doing. So that's why here in this closure, we're calling this a weak self. This is just the syntax to do it. And so in here, once the garbage collector comes by and picks this up, it'll see that this reference inside this closure is a weak one. So it can just throw it away. Could help. It's just a guess. I mean, it's not bad to have, right? So, but yeah, we'll probably step away from this for a little bit after I run this and try to get on to something else, because There's definitely stuff going on here that I gotta find someone who maybe could talk to me about this, give me a little more insight. Okay, so I add this here. Cool. So we add that, and then let's say I call the memory warning here. Nothing happens. So it seems like, yeah, it seems like that's just not doing anything at all. Well, that's good. It removed memory when I deleted something. That's nice. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's interesting because I can keep adding this in here. And you'll see the memory slowly start to creep up. Yeah. And so that's why over time this error happens, is because the memory just starts happening over and over again like that. Because it never de-inits. Yeah, I think it was from adding and removing that view. Yeah, man. Okay, so let's update this a little bit. So still having issues. Get some knowledge from someone who knows more about this. Yeah. Yeah, because I think at this point, I've done a lot of self-research and we've done a lot of this together, but there's something that's missing that I don't understand. So I think what we really need to do is probably work on that. I need to get knowledge from someone who knows what they're doing. Then we can all learn together. That would be pretty dope. Okay, so with that being said, the next thing we might be able to work on is, because, okay, so here's the thing. I do believe that all of these issues, like heap corruption, this here, I don't know what this is. There's a crash on the main thread apparently. Let's take a look at this. We'll look through the other bugs and see what else is here. But I do believe that this here and possibly this are also part of that same issue. So yeah. Okay. Give me 1 second, folks. I'm going to use the restroom real quick and I will BRB. Thanks. Yo, sorry about that. Yo, Dev Kutcher, what is up? Thank you so much for follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here. Appreciate you. Last night, I was finally able to set up my green screen in the jankiest way possible so I could stand. So now I'm currently standing and it feels so damn good. It feels so good. If any of you have a standing desk or are able to currently stand right now, go ahead. It's okay. Get up. Take a stand. Take a stand for your back. Feels good, I promise. It's the most incredible feeling ever. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this crash report. We need to filter this though, because, or just view all sessions, I guess. Okay, there was one session here. It looked like compiler generated. What does that even mean? What is this? What does that even mean? This was in 1.3.1. I was thinking about buying a desk that I could stand at. Is it good? It's incredible. I try to stand every hour. The problem is that my green screen has been it's jacked up. It's like not jacked up, but it's not tall enough. So when I pull my desk up, you can see like the top of it and it just looks really janky and I don't like that. So I ended up fixing that last night by using some boxes. Works out pretty good. But yeah, my back was hurting really bad yesterday. Yeah, Evgen, you probably should, man. It's fantastic. I feel it more in my quads when I sit for too long. Yeah, me too. And that's the thing. Like sometimes my legs start getting a little numb because you're sitting so long and it's terrible. So being able to stand up is like, it's fantastic. At least for me. Just paint a wall green. Yeah, dude, the way that I have this stuff set up is I've been thinking about it, but my desk is like, there isn't a wall behind me pretty much, so I can't. I'm sitting on my legs, no shame. Feel shameful, it's terrible. You should put some view behind you for relax purposes. Yeah, what should we do? Some Florida sunsets? I have no idea what this is. Compiler generated, cell for row at UI table something. It looks like it was refreshing some table data. Saving data to memory. This looks like a one-off thing. I don't even know. Some of these crashes are so weird because our biggest ones are the backboard services, right? So if I do like the last 90 days, like I do think, look, see, object retain. I think all of these are due to some memory issues we're having. All of these are. Frontboard services, Jesus. But this happened. Oh no, it's this one. These are like one-off cases that I just don't know if it's like, I don't know if this sounds bad, but I don't know if it's worth going through trying to figure out what these are. I guess we can take a look at it. It looks like it's a table cell issue. Cell for row at. Maybe we can look at that and see what it is. Just in the open space? I have been like, and also now that I think about the green screen wall, I don't have any walls in here that would, like, there's all stuff on my walls now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But I need to, let's go to the current cycle table view. So that was this one. So we're going to put this down here. Current cycle table view controller, self for row at. That's what we want to do. Self for row at. Okay, so I'm here. Why do I force this to be current cycle table view? I guess it doesn't matter. It should always be that. And so if we go to the logs again here, it looks like refresh table, reload complete, saving data to memory, all cycles moved completed, save data, saving cycles array, watch not available, today's not notification day, notification check. Okay, so here's a notification check. See if we can find anything here. This is just at the end of our current table here. See, here we added our weak self. We added that yesterday. I actually kind of want to do the check here. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Okay, so here we were talking about doing a guard statement. So let's just go ahead and add this as well. So we're gonna do guard self let self equals self else log to Crashlytics. Reference to weak self was nil. And at this point we return because we pretty much rely on we're gonna pretty much rely on that here. So we're actually gonna do a replace with just self. There you go, easy peasy. So that should have done that. So now we have this reference to self here. And at this point, we're going to go back then to this check. And it looks like we have our memory manager. Why? I don't have a memory manager up here. I only have it down here. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. Then we do our global async here. Get our current date for cycle and phone cycle array. We're going to check out some stuff here. If this is already saved in memory, don't do the computation. This comment makes no sense. This comment should be changed. If cycle is waiting for interaction, move on. Yeah, that was weird. Okay. And then calendar current component. We check here. Today is notification day. So this method here is checking to see what notifications are going to happen today, are happening today. And so if is waiting, that means that the notification is already showing this red indicator next to it, so we don't have to worry about it. Just make sure the minute and hour are not nil. Since some cycles only have a weekday set as a date components, we can just skip through those instead of breaking because nil. Oh, gotcha. So that's based on that. Okay. And then we have current day hour has passed a notification hour. Cycle. Where is this? Gotcha. I think this should be okay here, considering that we're already checking for nil here, and if it is nil, we continue. Okay, and so at this point, if calendar, our current component, if the current hour is greater than the trigger hour of the notification, that means we need to show our dot. Say, hey, like this is happening, and then we save that to memory. Logged crashes waiting trigger hour. I don't know why this really matters. I don't think we need to do that at all, actually. If current day hours equal notification hour. Yeah, so if this is equal to the actual hour, then we need to check the minute component, which again, we check the cycle minute up there, so that shouldn't matter. So it's the current or is equal to. Okay. Cool. Notification there. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so we end up doing this. But we're actually calling current cycle table reload data once more in here. I don't know if our dispatch queues require a weak reference. We should look. Don't need to worry about retained cycles with dispatch main async after, as the closure will be executed at some point. Therefore, whether or not you weekly capture self, you won't be creating permanent retained cycle. Whether or not you put a weak self capture list on the outer async closure depends entirely on whether you want self to be retained until the closure is called. And so then after the time you set, if you don't need self to remain alive until the closure is called, put weak self in it. If you do, then don't put it in. So probably, right? That sounds like we probably need that. If you don't need self to remain alive until the closure is called, put weak self. If you do, then don't put it. Yeah, we do. Do need to remain alive. I'm going to take out this else here as well. Okay, so that's fine then. So we do that, and then if we go back to where this is getting called up here, this is happening here. And this part is basically, and that makes sense why I put that in there now. Every time we check that, we reload the table. So Casino Light, what's up? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here, friend. Self-dot notification check. Yeah. And so this is just inside of Okay, so the next thing is self for row at. That's the part that is essentially broke during this process. I don't know why, but it did. Good. Yo, Zarkos1211, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here, friend. All right, so we're just gonna go through this method now and just verify that this is up to code. I guess, I don't know. Here, okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, it looks pretty good. And then checkpoint duration display, that's over in the other controller, which is fine. And then we're gonna set these, oh, whoa there, buddy. We're gonna set the alpha cell view at 1.0. Okay. Don't really need that there, I can just do it like that. Fiddlemouth, yo, what a name. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team, friend. Thanks for being here today. Set the notification dot or not. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm like trying to understand. So yeah, this is actually based off of the state. So it is waiting. And then here, we're going to say if there was a notification waiting, add the indicator. So yeah, then we add this indicator to the view. Else if is muted. Well, these two should never be the same. We should be able to do just an if here. And then we have if not muted. Really, this should be more. If phone cycle array index.path item state is muted, we do this. Oh no, I know I did this. I think it's the way that I set it up is kind of janky. Basically, we check to see if this is muted, and we go from there. Yemorks! Dude, what the heck, man? Coming in with those 5 gifted subs? Holy moly. Dude, thank you so much. Why are you so kind, man? Thank you, man. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Rald Pick, Eldicia, Amber, Maxim, and CA2 Live. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you guys. Let's give another round of applause for Yemorks coming in with all. He's gifted 30 subs to the channel so far. My God. You're a goddamn animal, dude. Make Cycles great. Yes, and thank you for supporting Cycles for another 5 months, man. Thank you, dude. For real, man. I highly appreciate you. Yo, Stacking, dude. Any gifted sub is a gifted sub in my book, man. You're awesome too. Thanks for being there. Thank you all. That's awesome support, dude. Thank you. So for any of you new members out there, don't forget to join our Discord. Go ahead and link your Twitch account to your Discord account. And go ahead and wait for some awesome roles within the Discord chat. I offer some other benefits if you look down below at the panels. In regards to looking over your code if you feel like you might need that. Just get a second pair of eyes. But dude, Yemorks, man, for real, you're way too freaking kind, man. I really appreciate that. Support is incredible. You both are legends. That's why you're the hiring manager, man. That's why the hiring manager. You're bringing in these new interns. Thank you again, dude. I think the hiring manager role goes very well with the sub gifting. I like that. I think it's clever. Wowza. Okay. Definitely wasn't expecting that. Thanks, dude. Okay, so we were here doing this. And... oh, we do have a UI image here, potentially, that could be part of our retain cycle. But no, this is on our cell, so probably not. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, so I have the action indicator and then I hide it as well as the image that's inside of it. I'm a weirdo. This needs to be refactored so bad. Holy moly. Okay. Yeah, it seems to be refactored quite badly. But that's okay. We'll stick with it for now. So that seems good to go. Let's just run this. Oops, my email. Let's just run this to make sure that that we're good to go here. See if anything's broken. Hopefully not. Apparently we have an indicator right here, so that's good. And now I'm just curious of checking checking memory. I just want to see all the memory happen. So if I come here and I do this, say press snooze. Like this seems like somewhat constant, right? I don't know. A little bit. It's like going up and down, but it's kind of constant on this view. Oh, what did we buy? You know, Amazon Prime stuff. I got Amazon Prime still at a student discount for some reason, and so I just kind of took it. Yo, Project Edwin, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team, friend. Thanks for being here. Whoa. Did you see that? Ooh, this could be the issue too. That is interesting how that kind of shoots up. Man, there's interesting things going on here. As long as you have a .edu address, you can keep Prime. Yeah, but that's the thing. My the address I'm using is not .edu at all. It's a Gmail account. They're like, hey, you have access to Prime, student, use it. And I'm just like, okay. So I just used it, bought it. It was really interesting. And I didn't have to like verify anything on my edu account or anything. Okay, I'm gonna call this as a fix or a potential fix. Again, this happened one time. When did this even happen? January 16th, like over a month ago now. We had to pay 120 this year. God, dude, it's so annoying. I guess they have added a bunch of stuff, but I wish they had an option for getting Prime for just shipping. Like, I don't care about Amazon Video or music or whatever. Like, just give me Amazon Prime shipping and I will pay for that. I don't care about everything else. And like, bring the price down, you know? That would be awesome. But 120 bucks a year, like, I guess it's worth it. It's worth it. The convenience is there, but it's a lot of money. To be part of the elite Amazon club. And you can never forget your Twitch Primes. I always forget. Like, I got it, and this is the first time I've ever had Twitch Prime. I was like, yo, this is pretty dope. I like it. Okay, we're going to mark this as resolved now, because I think this should do it. Closed. It's great animation. The unlimited photos upload stuff? Oh, I actually didn't know that was a thing. Good to know. Amazon for Australia only sold books till like 3 months ago. Oh my gosh, no way. Dude, it's kind of sad. There's so many great things on Amazon. No, I'm late to the party. What does Cycles do? Dude, you're not late to the party. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for coming in. So Cycles is a daily habit creator. It helps you break or make habits. So for example, if you want to drink water 8 times a day, you can actually set up a cycle that will help you do that. And basically it curates all these notifications based on your schedule and helps you reach your daily habit goals. And so this app is actually live in the App Store right now. You can download it through the App Store, and we also have a beta that you can get it for free. And yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And we launch updates every 28 days, and on the 30th day we kind of have a retrospective of what went well, what we learned, and what didn't go so well. Oh, gotcha, Yemorks, gotcha. Oh, really, World Pick? Okay. No one cares about us down under. Oh, man. This makes me sad. That can't be true. Okay. So that looks good. We're just doing a git diff right now. We're going to check out what we actually changed. The scheme stuff, I don't need to look at it. I already know what changed there. Yo, Z-Knight, what's up? Welcome in. Is there any plans to release it on Android? As of now, no. So basically what's going to happen is we're trying to get it to a state where we can start supporting other platforms. Since a lot of this memory is actually local on device, there's no way of syncing your different cycles across different platforms. So once we get that infrastructure set up, then Android or cycles on Android will definitely be a thing. So eventually, I do hope so. This is all native right now, so porting this over is going to be a little annoying. Okay. Oh, this is all the self stuff. Gotcha. I'm gonna say Crashlytics number 66. Cool. Yeah, sorry, stacking. No Festify going on today. There's no Amazon in Norway? That's so annoying. It's so sad. Why can't they? God damn it, Amazon, you're big enough. You can get around the world already. As a you're a trombone teacher? No way. Dude, that's so cool. I feel repressed. I'm so sorry. I just, there's some days that I really want to hear like music from a bunch of other people. And there's some days like today where I'm just like, I just want to listen to one type of music. And this is one of those days, unfortunately. All right, completed. Nice. I heard rumors about Amazon coming to Norway. Ooh, that would be so cool. That would be awesome. I hope Amazon gets everywhere in the world soon. It's insane how, at least in the United States, how the world has changed. Like, everything changes now with Amazon. I honestly hardly go to stores anymore. Like to even just buy like toilet paper. It's crazy. It feels so weird. I attempted to stream my trombone playing like 2 months ago, but it was a horrid pickup from my mic. Oh damn, dude. I would love to watch that. I love that. That's cool, man. How long have you been playing trombone for? You heard it here first. Alec thinks we all have shitty taste in music. No, man, definitely not. It's just I was feeling some like really chill vibes today. Just I woke up and I'm like, I just want to play just background music, you know, hang out, talk a little bit. trying to understand why memory leaks are a thing. As a fellow solo dev, I'm always interested in other people's SDLC process. What's your system? What does SDLC stand for? Sorry, I actually don't know that acronym, but I would love to tell you. Stopped playing for 4 years and only took it up back in the last 2 years again. Oh, cool, man. That's awesome. That's really awesome. I played guitar for a while. I haven't played in many years, but I do hope to pick it up very soon. Again. Software development lifecycle. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Yes. Sorry, I've never seen the acronym like that before. So the way that we're at least doing it here is we pretty much are revamping this entire app, right? So I created this app when I was in university my last year, and it was a way for me to learn iOS development in Swift at the time. And so the way that I went about it was me and a friend had this idea to create this app, and we did it. You know, I learned a bunch of stuff. It's been insane how much I've gone through and learned. But the way that I usually develop things is well, first of all, I have this public Trello board, and so now everyone that's interested in cycles and kind of the progress of where we're at can now give comments in Discord, here on Twitch, email me, anything, and we add them to our improvements or feature sections. And so every 28 days is basically our sprint, right? The way that we do things. And on the 30th day, we usually have the app ready for release, ready to, it's already approved by Apple and we just need to release it to the App Store. During that time, we go through and we will do like a retrospective of what happened. And so usually I have about 4 or 5 bullet points and I write a Medium article on it. And I just post it because I think it's really helpful for other people that are maybe going through the same problem or that are just kind of nervous to start their own project. This project has definitely been a lot more successful than I thought it was going to be, which is really cool. So I think a lot of other people out there can do it as well, which is kind of the reason why I started streaming to begin with. You need to buy some Brita filters? Do it, stacking. It's time. Yo, Maxim Sharp, what's up? What's your stack? So right now we're using Swift. This is solely an iOS application. So native Swift, and we are using a Node.js backend for some push notification stuff, as well as some logging. And that's hosted up on Heroku. And that uses MongoDB. Yeah, hey, what's up? Welcome in. Make cycles great. Heck yeah, dude. I think this app has a lot of potential. I think it's great. I think people like it. People will use it. People download it. So I want to make sure it is good for them. It is great for them. Which is why I like doing all this stuff. Okay, we can look at this one too, I guess. This bug. Current cycle table view controller line 904. Let's take a look-see there, friends. So this hasn't occurred in the last 7 days. That's good. Last 90 days? Ooh, 4 crashes. Affected 2 users. Okay, this is a good bug. Let's see the sessions here. How do you protect stuff like your API key on stream? So I have a config file that I use. And so that is that's never shown on stream, and I don't commit that to my repo, even though my repo is private. So stuff like that. But usually with Heroku, it's really not that bad. You get some like already built-in protection against stuff like that. How hard would that be in Swing to develop an app which gathers police statistics and calculates the most risky crimes for which you statistically have highest chance of getting shot to death by a police officer? Holy crap. Wow. That is an idea. I mean, there's a lot that goes into that, dude. Yeah, there's a lot that goes into that. I mean, you have to set up a lot of stuff. I mean, Swift is really, you could do all of that. It's very hard for swing. Yes, Swift, by the way, SWIFT. You could do it. It sounds like you'd probably have to set up some sort of ML model, like just off the bat, right? That could kind of give you that stuff. Cool thing is that now iOS does have a machine learning kit on device, which is really cool. But that's kind of a pretty broad question. If you have more of like a specific question, we could definitely try to help you out. But I think it's definitely doable. You can definitely do it if you really wanted to. So invalid update, invalid number of rows in section 0. Oh, I think we tackled this before. We tackled this earlier, I believe. Let's see. God damn, this file is so big. Jesus. I like sort of hate myself sometimes when I do stuff like this. All I can picture is an orange logo with a swing in it. That's good. Yeah, so I guess it's here. See, this is another closure that we should do. Right? This is a complete action. This is swipe. So this is a third-party library. And we should go in here and yeah. This dot init. What is this init to? No, take me there. I want to go to your definition. Our handler. Yeah. The closure to execute when the user taps the button. Yeah, buddy. That's the closure. Perfect time to use your version editor. Did I change it? Yeah, you're right. Did I change it? That's a really good question. All right, Umorx, dude, I appreciate you coming by. Thank you again for the gifted subs, man. For real. You're freaking awesome. I appreciate you being here. And have a great night. And have a good day at work tomorrow. Talk to you soon. Actually, a lot of crime data is available on government sites. I think you're onto it. ML is definitely the way. Python and R have a lot of support for doing all that maths for you as well. Yeah, that I would agree. I would agree. So we do use self in here a couple times. And so with that, we should go ahead and make our weak reference here as well. Because I think if I try to do current, could I do current cycle table here? I might be able to. Yeah, no, I need to do self because we're inside this closure. That's what I thought, but I wanted to double check. Whoa, my stomach just growled so loud. All right, so we ended up adding our closure in here. So we're gonna do this for all our actions. I don't know if this is gonna change anything, but from what I'm understanding, pretty much what's happening is it's coming from swipe cell kit. Oh, swipe cell kit accessibility Swift line 72. So this gets called and then we do something there. So let's actually check that out. But we should add these enclosures anyways. Do you not eat breakfast yet? No, I did not. I eat breakfast after stream. Swipe cell kit accessibility.swift. Let's see if we can find that in here. I don't know if we're gonna be able to. Yeah, I usually eat after. Swipe cell kit. Yeah, buddy. Swipe cell kit table, swipe table view cell accessibility. Swipe table view cell. Here we go. And it was line 72. Yes, yes, yes. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. So we're in the right track, folks. This is so great. So we're doing our action handler, right? This is our callback. Accessibility custom action. We do that thing there. So when we come in here, right? This is our callback. We're coming in here and we're hitting line 904. And everything was moved down a little bit because of what we've already edited. So it was 904. So it looks like maybe at our index path, we were having issues. We didn't have an index path here. Is this Xcode? Yeah, Ilios, it is. It is Xcode. Welcome in, by the way. Thanks for coming in. Can I post links? I made the swing logo. Yeah, go for it. Go for it, Roald. Oh my God. Oh man, I love that. It's not bad at all. It's really good. I'm gonna post it in Discord later. Actually, Raul, do you mind just posting that in the Discord? You're part of it. That's good. That's good. Oh man. Oh, okay. So I think the best thing we can do here is let's go ahead and actually add these weak self references here. But the reload rows comes here, but our action and our index path, yeah. So in our callback here, we actually should have the index path passed in properly, which is why we're passing it in here. And it just takes an array with animation. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's better than what I pictured. Yeah. Me too. I pictured more of a loose swing. Like, have you ever you throw a swing and it's just kind of like floating with no one on it? I don't know if that makes sense. Just like I don't know. But that's good. I didn't imagine a person on the swing. The new paradigm of programming. Instead of protocol-oriented programming, we'll call it altitude-oriented programming of how high you can get on your swing. That's good. That's good. It's a good one. All right, so we added that there. That was our complete action. We have some more actions in here though, eh? Delete action. The delete action, eh? They will all use a self at this point. Weak self. So at this point, we're just going to question mark them. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Hope the poor person isn't thinking we're making fun of them. Oh, yeah. No, I hope. Yeah. Yo, Maxim Sharp, if you're still there, friend, we definitely are not making fun of you. I hope you know that. We're just thinking that it was funny. Definitely not making fun of you. I didn't even think about that. Good call, Stacking. If you're still there, friend, we're not making fun of you at all. 10 easy steps to make your swing higher. Oh, man. That was good. Sorry, my glasses. Man, sometimes these headphones on, they just jack up my head. Okay, so we're here with this delete action. We're good to go. Okay, and then here we're going to do this action. Weak self. I'm curious if this could have been an issue. These are technically the cells. 10 easy steps to make you swing higher. You can't believe what you'll click on next. Oh, man. I gotta make that a command. That was good, dude. Oh, I'm gonna do that real quick. Oh, man. This is so good. Alright, we're gonna make a new command here. We're gonna call it swing. Oh, it's so good. So good. No. All right, here. Go ahead. Check out command !swing. Try it out. Try it out. That was a good one. That one made me laugh a lot. Okay, so we did our unmute here. And then we do this. Unmute complete. What's up, CMGO? Nice to see you, dude. Welcome in. Our weak self was there, yep. And now we can add it here. As you can see, we have many actions. Just joined? Hey, welcome in, dude. How's it going today? Nice to see you. Nice. Oh, Wesk. I'm like, what? What's going on here? Busy in startup land? I'm sure it is. It's good though. It's good to be busy in startup land. That means things are happening, things are moving. Dope. Okay. Dismiss action. Yeah, so we do have these images here as well. This is so interesting. I'm curious if this might help our problem with our memory management. It might not. But either way, this will fix a bug for us and potentially help us as well. So. Yeah, and this is just the logic for setting these up. No, and I don't do that. I do this. Why did I do that? Yeah, these should be good. All right. That should help out, I think. I'll upload a higher quality to Discord, free to use for anyone. Guys, I found our group project. Our community project will be creating a new programming language called Swing. Who's up for the challenge? We need people here that are up for the challenge. All right, let's make sure this thing is still working. And we'll take a look at the memory. Maybe we'll see a difference. Who knows? Is it a bidirectional language? I mean, it could be whatever we want it to be. It can be whatever we want it to be, Rars. Hello? Monitor? It swings. Yes! I guess it has to be at that point. That's a good point. Alright, so I remove that. You see that? That literally shows the reference of self, I believe. So we add this here. That stays there though. But we show that spike and they'll say mute. Oh no, maybe not. Damn, I thought it was maybe that was it. that does work like that. So I'm curious to see, like, okay, so I show this, that spikes, stays, I do something, and then it goes down. See, that's exactly what's happening, which is really awesome. That shows the weak self-reference that's happening. So there must be something like that on this view controller that's referencing something else that's sticking around for it. Yeah, that's so cool. What a great example. So we show this button. You saw that we had a bunch of self-references. You see the memory spike, and then we will hide the action or whatever, and then it brings it back down because it deallocates it, deinits it. Sweet. All states of swing. Oh my god. Whoa. It's fantastic. That would be treacherous to use. I would be down for it. See, and that comes up. And that doesn't get deinitted, see? It floats around there. It's so interesting. Interesting. But that did work. That seems to have helped with what's going on here. Let's also now see what we got in regards to these changes. I think it was down here more. Yeah. So basically, we just did a little refactoring there. So let's do refactoring, swipe cell kit implementation. So I do think at this point we can call this resolved. It's amazing what one typo can do to our ADHD minds. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It is pretty amazing. It's so true. Okay, now let's go over to here. Did I add a comment here? I did. Again, attempted a fix for this. I did was refactor the swipe cell kit to utilize a weak self. Hold on, guys, 1 second. All right, sorry about that. Okay, cool. So that looks pretty solid. Again, I do believe this is in reference to this down here. So let's go ahead. Do that. Let's get the URL for this guy. Oh no! Oh, I don't need that. That's okay. Got this here. So I'm gonna update this. I believe this is in reference to as well. Feels bad, man. That's when you know. Feels bad, man. So I'm gonna just throw that down here with that. This still received alert for cycle after muting all. I guess I can take a look at that. But I think this might be a good spot to stop for now. Yeah, and then we can pick up here again tomorrow. I'm thinking about going ahead and just releasing a beta with these changes to get people testing it, see if we run into any more issues. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So if you have not yet, make sure you sign up for the Cycles beta. You'll get the app for free. You get all the updates that we're working on currently on stream. And it will help me out a lot if we have other people testing the app out. So sign up for that. All you got to do is have an iOS device, an iPhone, iPad, iPod as well, actually. And you can get it working. So sweet. That is going to be the stream. It's gonna be the end of the stream for me today, folks. Thank you all for coming by. Thanks for all the follows and support. It's been a lot of fun. I'm gonna go ahead and look at this memory issue offline, like I was speaking of earlier, and I'm gonna try to understand. I'm gonna try to ask someone what's going on, because I would love to know how I can better organize these and better debug this. How do we sign up? Just go ahead and okay, yeah, right there, Project Edwin. You just gotta hit that link. It'll ask you to download TestFlight on your device, and then you'll be able to access every update from Cycles, which will be really awesome. So, hey Knack, what's up? You always come in right when I'm signing off. I'm just about to head out right now. We're just about to throw a raid. Good morning, nice to see you. By the way, congratulations again. We need programming Twitch category back. I know, right? I know, but I thought there is programming. There's a programming tag. Can you not search by tags on Twitch now? Is that not a thing? No, yeah, you can. Programming. Yeah, okay. We can do that there. That'll work. Goddamn, yeah. I appreciate you stopping in though. Our time zones, they don't align. It's so sad. But, you know, we should go ahead and throw a host to our boy, Rune Wolf. I just got to work. Oh, gotcha. Okay. It's 9 a.m. there? Okay, so you're 2 hours ahead of me. It's 7:30 for me right now. Yeah, so it is. I mean, when I start streaming, it's pretty early for you. It's around 7 o'clock. Have a great day, Alec. Nice to have you on the background while I'm working here. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, and I hope you have a great rest of your workday, and thanks for tuning in like always. It's really great. 13, 30, 17 for the win. You guys are awesome. Let's go ahead and rain our boy Rune Wolf here. This is interesting. Police crime and statistics gathering. Didn't we just have someone in here talking about that? Interesting. Okay. Well, anyways, we're going to go ahead and throw Rune Wolf away. Yeah, weird. I'll see you next week. Picking my birthday tip. Yeah, buddy. Have a great birthday, Roars. Happy early birthday in case I don't talk to you tomorrow. I hope you have a great time. And be safe and have fun. But guys, stick around for the raid. Let's go ahead and show Rune Wolf some love. Grab that first raid message if you are a sub. If you're not a sub, don't worry. Grab that second one. I appreciate you all being here. Rune Wolf has an awesome stream doing a lot of Python development. And he's a really fun guy to hang out with. So I would use the first sub email if I had one. Feels bad, man. That's okay. Maybe one day. Oh no, not where's the bun. Rip the bun. Holy moly. Thank you for that catch, Licorice. Rip the bun. Let's go and throw this guy some love. Thank you all for coming by again. I appreciate you all being here. Get into the Discord. Have a good day. And I will see you all tomorrow. Same time, same place. Peace and love, friends. Oh no, we got a little early here. Alec can't even use the raid message. God damn it, stacking. You're just here to ruin me. Catch you later. See you later. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Appreciate you being here. Peace and love, friends. Catch you soon.